Straight facts, no cap. We keep it real. Central Steel Talks, built tough like steel. Industry truth from the pros who know. Hit play, let the metal knowledge flow. Knowledge flow. Knowledge flow. Yeah, straight facts. Straight facts. Yeah.
Hey, welcome back to Central Steel Talks. Thank you so much for joining. We got, man, I don't even think that we need to go over what we're going to talk about today, but today is all about the commercial parts store. Now, we touched a little bit about that on a previous episode, but today this episode is completely dedicated to that and why that is important. And I got here Brad Duncan. He is the sales manager for the commercial parts store here at ABN or Central Steel Group, and he doesn't need any introductions. He's a respected guy and an all-around awesome human being. So, Brad, thanks for being here, man.
Thank you, buddy.
Podcast. So, yeah, let's what you should expect about this podcast, right? We're going to talk about what's available at the parts store. We are going to talk about how to get it. We're going to talk about how does it get delivered. We're going to talk about how it's helping customers win, basically. I mean, it's all we do is win. Right? That's right. That's right. So that's what we're talking. That's what we're going to talk about. So yeah, Brad, again, welcome back to the podcast. So tell me, I guess for the people that didn't see that episode where we touched on it, what is the commercial parts store?
So the commercial parts store is it's an addition to our manufacturer and our buildings that we build. So we sell loose parts, raw material, anything that's involved with the metal building, we sell.
Gotcha. So let me ask you this. So are we the only thing that you can buy that are just parts for a metal building, or can I just get windows and doors and all kinds of stuff like that?
Oh no! So we do of course windows, doors, panels. We do tubing, brackets, screws, anchors, anything that's put up with a metal structure. We all have to offer.
And these are the same components that are used on ABM buildings, right? They're the same quality and
That is correct. Yes, sir.
So Brad, let me ask you this: like, what specialty items can the customer order? Like, I understand that we sell windows, doors, and all that stuff, but can a customer say, "Hey, I want to build my own, building, and I already have it in mind. Can you get me a truss that is this size and so?"
Oh yeah. So anything. A lot of people. It's a good question you ask. A lot of people order that. They want to build them themselves. So we can order truss. We have them in various sizes. That we can ship them. You can pick them up. We have different things, tubings, all size, all quantities, lengths. So we can sell them all.
So for those out there, you guys that are willing, those are DIY customers that I guess we call it, which is nothing wrong with that. We offered premium quality products and we offered excellent installation with our crews. And there's nothing wrong with you wanting to build your building and you want to venture in that. Give Brad a call, definitely, because he will talk to you through what you will need. But on those same lines, Brad, I'm going to branch out a little bit. We touch a little bit on this as well. On those same lines, we have some kits that are for the DIYer. Talk to me a little bit about that.
So we're offering, we call it the Weekend Warrior Kit. Those ladies and gentlemen that wants to do their own projects on the weekends, we have different size kits that we offer that you can put up yourself. It comes with instructions and things of that nature.
Yeah, for sure. And how do we decide what we keep in stock and what we need to what we need to order or anything like that? What makes the difference for the average consumer that doesn't know?
So what we keep in stock as far as.
Yeah, so let's say I want to I guess you had mentioned something earlier about the trusses. We have certain sizes that we keep in stock and stuff, but there are some that we can build custom sized, though,
That
right?
is correct. Yeah. So, we build our custom sizes 12 by 20s, 12 by 15s, 12 by 10s. And then, any size that you may have, we can custom build for you.
So would you say that the inventory here at ABN for the commercial parts store, is it tailored to the consumer, dealer needs, installer needs, or both?
So it's really tailored to both. We can definitely help the dealers, and we can definitely help the individuals.
And Brad, I'm gonna stop you there for a second. And I was thinking about this on the way over. This also can help installers, and not necessarily from our network, from our crew, because I understand that a lot of things, they're independent contractors, and then they build the things, right? And sometimes we make mistakes, and they make mistakes and stuff, and they have to pay for their own product or so. And so if you guys are out there, this is a viable option for you. That if, for example, you're out on a job and, man, you needed to cut a leg, and I don't want to say, you cut an extra inch too short, or perhaps and you can't make it work or whatever, we might be able to help you and get that leg to you. And again, it all starts with a simple phone call. And maybe we might be able to, to help and get that.
That is correct. Yep.
Not necessarily being one of our installs, but we're here to help the industry as a whole.
As a whole.
So,
yes.
If we can help it, you can put a little bit of that little grain of salt, put in there, or put like little grain of sand. I guess we can make the whole industry better. So yeah, consumer definitely. We got the parts store. If you need to, build your own metal building, or you need parts that are part of the metal building that we have here, you can call Brad and get that taken care of. For example, you're changing your roof, and you need metal panels to do the roof. We can help with that.
Definitely help with that. We also carry. Speaking of the panels, we also have commercial panels, which is 26 gauge, and we also have your standard panels, which is 29 gauge.
Yeah. So again, it is definitely a no-brainer. I mean, you have your big box stores out there you can buy materials from, of course. But why not go to the manufacturer direct? Why not save you a little bit of money, or get that extra material that you wanted, or get that extra, I don't know, you wanted to go with a premium material, with a stronger, with a thicker gauge, perhaps, or that premium window, that premium door, and get it directly from the manufacturer, to save you a little bit of money. Because at the end of the day, we all want to save a little bit of money, right? A little bit of money. It could be the difference from getting dinner at a steakhouse, or finishing your building and going to Mickey D's and get you a little value order. So for sure, nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I love Mickey D's. Shout out for sure. So tell me a little bit. So where is the commercial store currently located?
So we're located right here on 1372 Boggs Drive, Mount Airy, North Carolina. We're here in the industrial park area.
All right, cool. So all our products and everything, what kind of areas do we service? Is it just around our manufacturing facility? Do we branch out and so forth?
So yes, we do branch out. Our home is here in Mount Airy, of course, but we have a location in Athens, Texas, and then we have one in Bainbridge, Georgia.
So if I was a consumer, anywhere in those areas, I can call you and get that set up and get it delivered. Do I have to go pick it up? What are the hours or things like that? Talk to me about that.
So our hours are every day with the shop from both locations from 8 to 5. If you're in those areas and you wanted, we can actually do what we call a drop off. We can actually drop it off in your area close to our shops there, or you can actually come pick it up from the manufacturer shop itself.
Is it open to the public, Brad, or is it do they need to be a part of the dealer network or installers to come pick it up or to make a place an order? Period.
Yeah. So no, you can come to us directly. You can call me directly or call or hit us up on the website. Whatever you need to do to get a hold of us, and they will get you over to me, and I can take care of you.
So with 3 locations, Brad, do we have future plans to expand? Though.
Yes, we do. So the commercial store is we're very excited about it. So it's growing every day, and before you know it, we hope to be in a couple more locations. So that's the plan.
That is the plan. And service as many areas as we can, obviously, to grow and to help that consumer
That's
get
correct.
that direct pricing, from the manufacturer, and I guess to save some moolah cha-ching there for sure. Brad, talk to me about so now we know kind of what we offer, what you offer, and everything. And you mentioned a little bit about delivery and drop-offs and stuff like that. Is there a limit as to work with delivered? Is there a limit as far as like can I call you and say, hey, I want a bag of screws, can you deliver it to me, or you know what I mean, like is there certain limits for our consumers out there?
No, so you can do as simple as, like you say, buying a bag of screws, or you can get 100 pieces of tubing, or you can get 40 panels. Either way, it doesn't matter to us. We'll make sure that you get them to you in a timely fashion.
So how does the delivery work? Like I call you and say, hey, I need 100 pieces of tubing. When can you get it to me? Or do I dictate the delivery date? Will you tell me when I could possibly get it and things like that?
Yeah. So basically what happens is when you call in, you'll of course, whatever you're ordering there, we'll settle up on that, make sure that ends good. And then off from there, we'll decide if you want to come pick it up or if you want us to deliver it. Or if you want us to deliver it, most of the time we check the location. If it's close to one of our other locations, we can get it to you a little faster. If not, we have our manufacturer that goes to those 2 manufacturers every week at the end of the week. So you can get them by the end of the week.
So we're talking that I can get a bag of screws, but I can get a truckload of tubing as well.
That is correct.
So there's absolutely no limit as to what you can get. Now, this is huge. I mean, right now, especially, with everything going on, knowing that there is a place that you can buy metal tubing, hat channel, perhaps, L brackets. I mean, everything that you can think of, and you can get them delivered. They're being assembled. They're being manufactured here in the USA, and you have to worry about them coming from overseas or whatever. That is how does that change, or how has that changed the store since it's been open, Brad? Like the tariffs and those things.
Oh, so it's hit a lot of the areas, but we've been stocked up. We're fully stocked up and ahead of the game. So the tariffs are really not going to affect us. We're all domestic. So we have a warehouse full, ready to go.
How does the shop, do they have a dedicated team that fulfills these orders? How do we make sure that the orders are accurate, well packaged, and ready for transport? Because that's important for.
Yes. So once I get your order ready for you, it goes through our shop, and we have 2 guys that make sure that the orders are ready to go, and then we have the guys that loading it, double checks it. So it's been checked 2 or 3 times before it gets to you.
And we partner with different carriers, and then get it to you, pretty quickly. And of course we'll be in contact with you throughout the whole process, so that where your materials are at and stuff like that. Obviously, we don't want to keep you guessing as to where you're going to get your product or when you're going to receive it or so. Brad has a system that can tell you when you're going to get it, and we'll keep you updated throughout the whole process and keep you in the loop to make sure that you're well informed because I think that's important. Brad, talk to me about a recent order, perhaps that you might have had a client that was like, man, I needed this, and you helped them out, and what was the outcome of that?
All right, so that's a good question. So I just had one this week. A gentleman out of Tennessee ordered one of our kits. Matter of fact, he ordered 2 of our kits from us, and we thought we checked it once, and we thought we checked it twice, but we messed up. We were human, and he was lacking 4 mobile home anchor bolts, and so we made sure that they got to him on a timely fashion. We sent them out on our next truck to him.
So yeah, I mean that's definitely something. And again, the parts store is something new, something fresh that we're starting. So like Brad said, we're human. ABN is human, but we're gonna make it right if something does happen. We're gonna make it right. That is the key takeaway on this is definitely we're gonna make it right. And logistically and everything, like I said, we take care of all that. But it all starts with a phone call, and we are here to help. We are here to help you win, and we are here to help you build whatever you need, or if it's a product that we don't offer and you want to use it. I mean, a lot of people I've heard, they get tubing because they want to build a fence. That's not something that we can go out there and do, but we can get you the we can get you the materials and you have to do it. So step out of the box, step outside the box and think, man, it'd be cool if I could get some tubing to, build some corrals or something for my animals, for my farm. I don't know. Really, the sky's the limit. I mean, if you're into racing or you're into cars, you can definitely use metal tubing to make some shelves to put your tires to. I mean, there's all kinds of things that you could do. So this is not just for metal buildings. This is strong steel that you can use for all kinds of projects, Brad.
All kind of projects. Yeah.
Have you had any kind of unusual like that? Any type of orders that the customer said, "Hey, I'm building X."
Yeah. So I just had one other day wanted me to build he wanted some tubing and some panels to build a dog house for his Great Danes. So he wanted that metal structure, both on the width and the strongness of it, because of the big the dogs was.
Yeah.
So yeah, he was having troubles with the usual dog houses that you buy.
He ain't chewing through that one. That's for sure. Yeah, he ain't chewing through that one. That's for sure. Yeah. So have you had any situations where, like I was talking earlier, where an installer or perhaps the customer was like, "Hey, I'm over here on the job site and I'm missing, 2 panels or whatever. The roofing company didn't send them or whatever. Do you have this type of panel?" Have you come across that, and we've sent some panels out?
Yes, we have. We just did that a few weeks ago right here in town. We had a local business that they was doing a project, and we had to take them about 6 panels they were short of. So, yeah.
It's amazing when you have those resources available that you think when you're a contractor and you might think you only have certain places that you can get your materials from, but it's amazing that you can have another resource for that. And again, it all starts with a phone call. Not a lot of people know that you can get manufacturer direct prices, or you can actually get products directly from the manufacturer. There are some manufacturers where you can't do that. They don't offer that. They manufacture their products, their materials for their products, and that's really it. We don't do that here. We believe so much in our product that we believe that consumers should have access to it too, especially or not even just for having a metal building. What is the kind of feedback that you've gotten from our regular customers that you've helped?
So very excited. They didn't even know we existed, and just knowing that it's a peace of mind that they can just call and say, "Hey, I need this or I need that," and we can get it to them in a timely fashion. They're really excited about that.
How does this store could help or support dealers, like businesses in the long term, that you think? As far as, like, for example, can a dealer? Let me put it to you this way: like, a dealer sells our metal buildings, right? Can a dealer be a liaison for selling manufacturers as well? Are there any kind of deals like that, or does it? Because I know that we're gonna get that, or do our dealers need to just basically get the information and pass it down to us, or how does that work?
So most of the time, what I've been running with the dealers is a lot of times the dealers will call, get a little information first, and then from there, depending on the customer, if it's a big order, then they can do it. We can price it out. They can deliver it, whatever it can be, or they can send it right to me and send the customer right over to me, and then I can take care of it from there.
That is also. Man, Brad, I know that you were excited. I know talking to you before starting this project and everything. Man, what is your favorite part of seeing the store in action, man? Like, I know that you had, there was talks and there were different things, right? And now it's here. Now it's a reality. What is your favorite part about seeing it just come to fruition?
Well, it's just like this. It's I always kind of go back to the car business. Just seeing that customer happy, being excited about they can get whatever they want to supply, to do whatever they want to do as far as their building wise or whatever project they're building. It's just exciting to see them to be able to help them do that.
Well, there you go, guys. I mean, it's a no-brainer. You're in the market for any type of materials it's steel materials, any metal panels, galvanized screws, L brackets, hat channel, U-braces, mobile home anchors, concrete anchors, rebar anchors. I'm missing a bunch, but you get the idea. Yeah. We have it. You need it. We have it. If you don't know that we have it, just call and say, hey, I need this. Do you have it? Chances are we might. And if not, we might be able to point you in the right direction. But it all starts with a phone call. So with that being said, Brad, how do we get a hold of you, and how did the customer place an order or gets the ball rolling?
All right. So, of course, our address is 1372 Boggs Drive, Mount Airy, North Carolina. And my direct line is 743-219-2370. And my email also is brad@centralsteelgroup.com.
Well, Brad, anything you want to say to our listeners, or anybody that is getting this information right now? You closing remarks or anything?
Yeah, just say if you, just like you say, no questions every question is a good question. So if you have a thought about something, just call and ask me.
Cool. So guys, if you haven't checked out the commercial parts store yet, give us a call. Or come by and check it out. Talk to Brad, man. He's got something for you. He will greet you at the door, and I'm telling you, he will greet you with a smile. And man, you will not meet a more pleasant gentleman than Brad Duncan. So give him a call, come by, and if you haven't checked out the parts store, check it out because this is definitely better materials and better service, and it is, of course, backed by American Building Network. Guys, thanks so much for joining us. We are working on the next podcast. I don't know exactly what it will be, but I know it'll be a good one. So stay tuned, and if you haven't done so, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that little bell so that they can get the new episode. So you guys can get the new episodes. And if you have a suggestion about how to make this podcast better, I am all ears, guys, because this is definitely what we do this for. We want to promote right information, correct information about the metal building, and it only helps this industry. We want to help this industry. We want to make this industry the best, and that's what we're here for. So thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you guys next week. This was Central Steel Talks. Peace.
Straight facts, no cap, we keep it real.